Hello students, Supriya ma'am here with English Literature of Class 4. Topic Early Days, Part 3. Part 4. Students, this is Part 4. So, our topic is Early Days, Part 4. Students, take out page number 90 of your book. Page number 90 of your English literature book. We have already read out first, second, third and fourth paragraphs of the story Early Days. Today we will read the concluding part of the chapter. So let's start. We will start from here. Today we will start from here. What's your name? Asked the little boy. Wendy, Moira, Angela, Darling. What's yours? Peter Pan. Where do you live? Second turning to the right and straight on till morning. Students, here Peter Pan gave his address in a very funny way, isn't it? Next, come to page number 91 from here. This seemed to Wendy a very funny address, but she was all sympathy when she heard that Peter had no mother. Next line. No wonder he was crying. But that was not the reason for Peter's tears. He was crying because he couldn't get his shadow to stick on. This made Wendy smile, and she emphatically declared that soap was not good. It must be sewn on. Students, here empathically means showing or giving importance or value. Sewn means join or repair by making stitches. So students, what did I say? Empathically means showing or giving importance or value. Sewn means join or repair by making stitches. And now last paragraph. Shall I do it for you? She suggested, and jumping out of bed to get her work basket, she sat to work at once. It hurts a good deal to have a shadow sewn on to your feet, but Peter bore it bravely. It was the right thing to do, for the shadow held on beautifully, and Peter was so delighted that he danced up and down the nursery watching it making patterns on the floor as he flung arms and legs about. Students, delighted means pleased greatly. Flung means flew or moved forcefully. So students, I say it, delighted means pleased greatly. Flung means threw or moved forcefully. Students, we have completed reading of this chapter. Now let us move to the harder words. Harder words. Number 1, sympathy. Number 2, empathetically. Number 3, declared. Number 4, sewn. Number 5, suggested. Number 6, delighted. Number 7, flung. I repeat harder words. Number 1, sympathy. Number 2, empathically. Number 3, declared. Number 4, sewn. Number 5, suggested. Number 6, delighted. Number 7, flung. Next, we will do fill in the blanks. So let's start. Fill in the blanks with words from the text. Students, you have to fill in the blanks taking words from the text. Okay? So, instruction given to you is fill in the blanks with words from the text. Number 1. Time for the children to sleep was dash. You have to complete the sentence. The time for the children for sleeping was 6 in the evening, right? So, number 1, time for the children to sleep was 6 in the evening. I repeat, number 1, time for the children to sleep was 6 in the evening. Number 2, the little ball of light vanished into a dash. Students, the little ball of light vanished into where? Into a jug, right? So, number 2, the little ball of light vanished into a jug. I repeat, number 2, the little ball of light vanished into a jug. Next, number 3, the fairy was called. Students, what was the name of the fairy? Her name was Tinkerbell, right? So, number 3, the fairy was called Tinkerbell. I repeat, number 3, the fairy was called Tinkerbell. Number 4, Peter found his shadow where, Students, where did Peter get his shadow back? In a drawer, right? So, number 4, Peter found his shadow in a drawer. I repeat, number 4, Peter found his shadow in a drawer. Number 5, He tried to stick his dash. What did he try to stick? His shadow, right? So, number 5, he tried to stick his shadow. I repeat, number 5, he tried to stick his shadow. Students, practice fill in the blanks many a time because it is very important for the exam. Okay? So, students, practice fill in the blanks rightly, nicely. Students, in our next class, we will do some simple question answers and we will be completing this chapter. So, that's all for today. Bye, students.